Guys, the video I just watched is crazy. I can tell you that for free. This video is breaking the internet and we need to really talk about it. Watch the clip first, then we'll be back to break down the madness.
You see, whenever I watch this video, I feel this pity for men. See. I feel this pity for men. Men go through a lot in marriage, especially when you're a responsible man. Who would believe that a woman would behave like this? Look at that. I know what? Young boys out there who are not married, single guys. Do you know they don't believe that a woman can kill or hurt a fly? If you're not married, you won't understand. Now look at that. What if she had hit him on his head? If not for this camera, who would believe this man if he came out to narrate this story? She's even checking the door to make sure that it is locked so that the guy cannot escape. That's a woman. If out of annoyance, he now decided to push her, maybe out of defense, and she now hit herself, and then goes down with that same tool, and the tool hurt her. This same, I don't want to say anything because of Uncle Mark, but look at her. She will go out there and implicate him. And then look at this. Those of us who are married, we understand these things. Those of you who are not married, you will sit down there and say, no matter what, she will go out there and lie. And then her friends, her relative, they won't even sit down and ask you questions or connect 1 + 1, fix the dot to understand, this man, this particular incident, this incident, what could have led to this? No, they'll sit down and say, whatever, no matter what. If she ends up with an injury now, she will go out there and say that the guy was the one who hurt her. If I become wealthy, the first thing I would do is to defend the right of men in marriage. I know what I'm saying. I know I can relate to this picture, to this video very well. I say with due respect to women, that women are difficult in marriage, especially when they are dealing with a good man. I have said it. When they meet a very stupid man, they do their best to make him a good person. When you become a good man, they do their best to get the best out of you. When you become the best, they do their best to take you back to being that man they met. Although not all of them. But this is family you are seeing. This is marriage you are seeing. Please, if you have not been married before, if you don't know anything about marriage, don't stand from somewhere and make conclusions about whatever happened between couples. It's the worst thing you can ever do to a responsible man. Don't do that. Always find out the issue first. May God bless you.
Now let's ask the real questions nobody wants to ask. Number 1, how did this man end up with such a toxic and dangerous woman? How? Did he ignore the red flags while they were dating? Or did he fall for the lie that marriage would magically change her? Men, be honest, would you marry a woman who acts like this? Number 2, why is he still in this nightmare of a marriage? Because this can only be described as a nightmare. And if this was a woman being abused, everyone would tell her to leave. So why is it different when a man is the victim? But what exactly is happening here? It's difficult to understand. Is he trapped? Or is he scared of leaving the marriage? Or is he brainwashed? We really need to know what's behind him still staying there. Number 3, and here is where it gets really controversial. Men are told, never hit a woman. But what happens when a man is the victim? Because that is what is happening here. If he defends himself, he is instantly labeled the bad guy. But why is it okay when the abuse goes the other way? Why? Why the double standards? I need your thoughts on this. Should he leave the marriage ASAP? Or should he speak up? Or should he keep suffering in silence? What would you do if you were in his shoes? Please comment below and let's have a real conversation. Please like, share, and subscribe for more unfiltered reactions and real talk. Until next time, choose wisely or you might end up in a nightmare of a marriage. Bye for now.